Etsy has a little secret that I don't think most people know about, but Etsy in their mobile app actually goes a step further and show you how many people have purchased these items in the last 24 hours. Both of these items have 20 or more people in the cart. But if you notice on the bottom here, right, Etsy has this in blue and it says this, in demand, right? It shows you how many products are being sold in the last 24 hours. Both t-shirts are best sellers. Both t-shirts have 20 people or more in the cart. But this is how you are able to prove if this is an item that is a yes or a no with where you need to spend your time. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at seasonal items as well as evergreen items and which ones you should really focus on in regards to what type of products you should create in your Etsy shop. We're going to cover all these things coming up next. So welcome back to the video, my friends. If you are new here, my name is Jay, and on this channel, I teach you how to make passive income online by creating and selling your own products. And so if you like content like this, then consider subscribing to my channel. Now, if you are new to selling print-on-demand products, the #1 print provider I use is Printify. Printify is a great place for you to sell all type of print-on-demand products, everything from hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, tote bags, canvases. You can sell mugs, bottles, and tumblers, and they have all of these things for you to create your print on demand products. And what is so cool about this is that they give you different variations of these products for you to really customize what different type of products you sell for your customers. What's so great about using Printify is that you actually have an option of what print provider you go with. You can choose them based upon the quality of the t-shirts, the shipping time, the price of the shirt, as well as their average production time. Again, this gives you the option to actually choose what type of print provider you use and what type of quality of product you can provide for your customer. Printify makes it so easy for you to upload your design and lay them on your product. They have all different type of color options with t-shirts and hoodies, and they make it so easy for you to actually get these things printed on your products and shipped out to your customer. Now you can actually get started with Printify for free, but I use the premium version because this allows me to get a discount for every product I sell in my store. Now, if you are new to selling print on demand products, I will encourage you to get started with Printify. They make it so easy for you to sell multiple print on demand products and start making passive income online with Etsy. I'll make sure I leave all the details in my description box below if you want to check this out on your own. So the question might be, how do I find these demanding products? Well, the #1 thing is this: you want to be led by search volume, right? Etsy is a search-based marketplace. That means people are typing things into the search bar all the time, and that is how they find products, right? So some people begin with product. I believe you should begin with search volume because search volume is tied to what products people will see. So search on Etsy to see what items are coming up. And the easy way to do this is to go into Etsy, right? In Etsy, go into the Etsy search bar and start typing things in. Again, if it's seasonal items, start typing that in. If it's an evergreen niche you want to focus on, start typing that in and see what things are coming up. Now, what we learned about the Etsy search bar is that they show us the highest volume searches from top to bottom. And then we see this right here. Christmas shirt has over 26,000 people looking this up every single month. And right now, at the time of this recording, we are in the mid part of October, not even hitting the peak of this Christmas season. So I know that there are a ton of people searching for Christmas shirts. Now, from the search volume, I'm going to see different type of niches or micro niches within the Christmas shirts when I head over to my products. But the point here is that you want to begin with your basic keyword in the search bar so that you can see the amount of traffic that's coming for this search item. And again, I'm using a special tool here where you're able to see these numbers on the side. But the whole point here is that Etsy shows us from the search bar what things people are typing in. So when you search up a particular phrase, that's going to lead you over to different products. And so how do you know what type of products to create? Well, you have to make sure you find products that are in demand. That means see what items are coming up as best sellers. Here is an example of a product that is in demand. It's this Christmas sweatshirt that has this merry and bright on it. Now, as I'm looking at this, there's a couple of things I'm already pointing out. Number one, I'm pointing out what product is selling. It is a Christmas sweatshirt. So if I know that I'm trying to figure out, okay, what products I should sell this Christmas season, and I hear a lot of things about t-shirts, I hear a lot of things about mugs, well, I can also learn from this is that there are a lot of people buying Christmas sweatshirts or Christmas sweaters. Okay, so from this, I can then learn, well, what type of design on the sweatshirt people are buying? Well, people are buying merry and bright type of t-shirts. Now, I'm not talking about go and copy the exact same thing, but what I am saying is these best-selling products let me know what people are interested in and what people are buying. And so that's why it is so important to be led by buyer's interest. Again, look for items that have 20 people in the cart and look for items that are best sellers. Again, you can find all of these things on Etsy. Again, I look at that best sellers badge. I look and say, okay, from that design or that product, how many people do they have in the cart? Again, this is an example that buyers are interested in this, right? Shoppers are interested in this. And this has over 20 people in the cart. Now, Etsy has a little secret that I don't think most people know about, but Etsy in their mobile app actually goes a step further and show you how many people have purchased these items in the last 24 hours. So what we normally hear, right, is go into the Etsy search bar, see what products are coming up, see which ones are best selling items. Like we see here, we find the best sellers badge, and then we normally go and say, okay, how many people have this in the cart? 20 plus people in the cart. What this does not show us on desktop is, okay, how many people from that 20 actually cashed out today, right? There are some bestsellers where there's only 2 people who bought that day, but then there's some bestsellers that actually people are buying all the time in 24 hours. And the mobile app shows us that. So let me share this with you in real time, right? This is a screenshot of 2 items I picked out today. Both of these items are bestsellers. Both of these items have 20 or more people in the cart. But if you notice on the bottom here, right, Etsy has this in blue and it says this, in demand, right? It shows you how many products are being sold in the last 24 hours. So our Merry and Bright t-shirt, Etsy is showing us on the mobile app, this product has over 20 people that has bought it in the last 24 hours. So this is totally different from what we hear of 20 people in the cart, right? Both of these pictures I'm sharing with you, both of these products have 20 people in the cart, but this Merry and Bright t-shirt has 20 plus people who have purchased this in the last 24 hours, as opposed to this North Pole Brewing t-shirt had only 2 people that bought it in the last 24 hours. Again, both t-shirts are best sellers. Both t-shirts have 20 people or more in the cart, but this is how you are able to prove if this is an item that is a yes or a no with where you need to spend your time. And again, it is a seasonal item. We're talking about seasonal items and evergreen products, but again, we're talking about how can we prove the demand for an evergreen product? How can we prove the demand for a seasonal item? And it goes a step further than just seeing 20 people in the cart. I would encourage you, go into the Etsy mobile app, and when you find best-selling items, prove the demand of that product. And again, if I see a product that has over 20 people bought this in the last 24 hours, that will probably be a product I will focus on, as opposed to a product like this one. Though it's a bestseller, though it has over 20 people in the cart, this only has 2 people that bought it today. So again, focus on those demanding products because that is showing you buyers, shoppers' interest. So if items are out of season, right, they may not have the 20 people in the cart, right? So say if I'm in July right now and I'm trying to work on my t-shirts for Christmas season, I'm trying to find some Christmas designs to work on. Well, if I go and do research like this, like I showed you here, go to the Etsy search bar and see what products are coming up. If I find Christmas t-shirts and I'm trying to prove the market, well, there may not necessarily be 20 people in the cart if I'm 2-3 months out of that season. So you want to anticipate the traffic volume based upon what could be at the peak of the season. Again, the products, those seasonal items that are out of season might be the perfect item in season once it get there. So you have to do some brainstorming. You have to look at some reviews, look at some best sellers of previous products and see, okay, what things have sold well in the past and what are some things that might do well this particular season, in our case like today, the Christmas season. So as you can see, having the combination of evergreen products as well as seasonal items is the best thing you should do for your shop. to help you get those sales year round. Now, if you are new to selling print on demand products, I will encourage you to get started with Printify. They make it so easy for you to sell multiple print on demand products and start making passive income online with Etsy. I'll make sure I leave all the details in my description box below if you want to check this out on your own. And if you want to learn more about how to make passive income online, then make sure you subscribe to my channel here. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.